And we are live here at Crypto Hulk. Today is June 21, right about 6:45 p.m. Welcome back to the program. And we're going to be going over Zenfin today, and that XDC. Zenfin's the original name when they first were working with Ripple. I got some Zaya rum and add a little bit of Coke, ready to go. I'm going to allow a few minutes for some people to come in here first. Probably not a lot of people are notified and stuff like normal, but that's okay, A-okay, because I got the web developer working on the Crypto Hulk website as we speak. Hunar. Hello there, Hunar. Metaman X. Veronica 33. Uddy to Earth. Okay, we got a good little crew lined up here so far. Let's see. I took some, I haven't really ever studied XDC. So today I spent some time looking at it. I'll put a disclaimer in. I'm not an expert in XDC by any means. I have very limited knowledge of it, except that it's an ISO. And if you have it, it can make you rich. If you're a person that likes to diversify, which I probably recommend, XDC is one of those that you want to get. I'll start off with the show with a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. I'm not a lawyer. Don't believe anything on the show. Everything on the show is a complete lie. Don't do anything I tell you. And don't do anything. Yeah, just we'll leave it at that. It's best that you don't even watch the show at all. Let's put it like that. Okay. Just a little update. I believe right about now, the new website's being built. I talked to the developer. I told the developer what I needed. And I'm hoping everything goes right with the development and I can get it, I don't know, in a week or two at the most. But I try to get certain features. I don't know if the developer is able to put certain features in the website. So, and over time I'll have to say, hey, can you go back in and do this or do that and da-da-da, because I want to make this website so damn amazing, okay? So the platform that I'm on now ain't gonna be nothing like the website, okay? Meaning the website's gonna be much, much better, okay? So we're going to try. That's what my expectations are. I'm trying to make something better, much better than this. And, maybe I forgot to tell them certain things. And it's going to maybe, I'll say, hey, can you do this? And then a week or two later, maybe they get around to that. So it's going to be a little work in progress, more than likely. Maybe something might stop working. I don't know. But you know what? It's going to be better than where we were before with this. It's like imagine an old broke down car. That's what this platform is, okay? So I'm going to get into this article right away. And I don't know how long the show will be tonight, but what this is for is for those of you that there's going to come a day when you can't get XRP, all right? And those days are probably almost already here. So rather than you get into something where you're going to get wrecked, let's look at some other cryptos once in a while. And the reason I haven't really done this kind of a show before is because it's like you could get XRP. Whoa, I just added another ice cube. Hold on. Before, you could really get it. And then you had the thing where you could get it from Uphold. But I really see right now, and I've been telling you guys for 2 years, every show I've been telling you, every show, there's going to come a day when they're going to shut them all down, take your crypto that you paid 50 cents for or 20 cents and sell it back to you for $500 to $1,000. I've been telling you that every damn show. Now, all of a sudden, all the fake people that are on you-know-what platform are saying the same thing right now that I've been saying for 2 years, every single show. So that's how you know you're in the right place. We're going to get into, by the way, now I'm not Okay, let me tell you what. Now, in Germany, this is just a little short tidbit in case you want to look this one up. There's a digital exchange in Germany. You should probably write this one down. And I'll tell you where to find it. It's a German crypto exchange, and they have XRP. And it looks to me, I'm not sure what the price is on it right now. Tick size, settlement currency. You have to pay in euros, and they're listing it. I haven't gone on the site. I'm not familiar, but it's B as in boy. So I'll give you the phonetic spelling. Boy, Sam, David, Edward, X-ray. Then there's a dot, and then David, Edward. So BSDEX. So BSDEX.DE/EN for English /listing. And then from there, I'm not going to read off all the shit that comes after it. You know what I can do? Let me see. I'm going to try to do this. Copy and paste it. Maybe I could do that. Hold on. There you go. So I put a link in there. If you want to see the same page I'm looking at. But they've got XRP. Now, I'm going to tell you what not to do because it's illegal, all right? And some of you, I'm sure, have already tried this. So the reason I'm telling you this is so if you're doing these things, you can stop doing it because it's illegal. Don't buy a VPN to disguise your location and say that you live in Germany. And don't go out and buy like a prepaid Visa card or whatever it is to buy your XRP because that would be illegal, okay? So don't go to the website that I showed you to do that. I'm just showing you so you can see that they sell it. I want to make that very, very clear. Do not do anything illegal. All right. Now I'm going to go to my main article. Here we go. There's something called Impel. It's a payment system. It's spelled IMPEL. Where I'm at right now, if you want to look, I'll put the link as well. Hold on. Copy. And then paste. Okay. What I just put in there is a link to this Impel payment system that uses XDC. And then you can kind of follow along with me. I wrote down notes, so I'm not going to read word for word this whole article. And, you know, I could share it to Twitter. Let me just do that right now. I'll share it to the Crypto Hulk 19. So I got two Twitter accounts. It's a long story. Don't ask. I can stream and do stuff on my phone with the Crypto Hulk 17. If I got my computer, then I got to use the Crypto Hulk 19. Don't ask. Now I'm setting this to Crypto Hulk 19. If you're interested, you want to look at the article on Twitter. Because when we hang the show, well, I guess you'll have it on your computer. But okay, so let me get out of Twitter here, go back to the article. All right. I'm going to go through most of the article. I didn't have time to do the whole article because I said Crypto Hulk has got to make a program today. I'm done with a lot of the legwork and the stressing out and the depression. And I talked to the developer, and I'm just like, wow. I'm just like glad I will come back and make the best crypto program on the internet. That's my goal. And I've got some plans you have no idea about. And I'm working this deal. You know, part of my past, I was getting close to completing a master's degree in organizational leadership. So I was going to be basically a CEO of an organization. I quit that program a few years back. I'm just like, man, I'm not trying to work the rest of my life, right? I'm like 2 years ago, I'm trying to figure out how to get rich and not have to work. That's called being efficient. It's not lazy. What you want to do, it's like in mechanics. You want to take a 4-cylinder car and make it just as fast as a V8 or whatever. You know what I mean? You want a 4-cylinder car like a Lotus or something to put out like 600 horsepower. That's the cool factor to me, right? My brother's a high performance auto mechanic and he does shit like that. And it's just fascinating. Like he teaches me a little stuff here and there. But anyway, what you want to do is be efficient. So that's kind of what my dream was. Now back to this article here. I'm not sure how far I got into it. Let me take a look. Those are optimize enabled fork. I think I might have only got through half the articles on half of it. So we'll see how the show goes. I really, really wanted to put out a show today. I didn't have any news. Today is like the first day that I'm kind of recovered from all this fake YT drama. And if I don't get paid this month, I'm going straight to Sacramento County District Attorney and filing criminal charges. So just in case they're listening, they've got about 2-3 days now to pay me for the last month or whatever. Otherwise, we're going to criminal. So here we go. So what is Impel? Impel launched their first messaging. So Impel is a messaging system. Impel launched their first messaging service and a bridge. So now we got two things. It's a messaging service. It's a bridge. And it runs on what's called the Corda platform. Okay. Next point, Impel leverages, so what does it do? It leverages the XDC network's blockchain as their foundation and backbone. So let's think about XRP. You have the XRP ledger, and then you have the XRP crypto. XDC is very similar. You have a blockchain, which is the XDC ledger, which they call Corda platform. So you have the Corda platform, you have the crypto itself, which is the XDC, and they're a messaging service. Next point, Impel's service offerings, okay? It offers financial messaging, and that's in the ISO 20022 compliant. Also, Impel messaging service can offer collateral for instant settlement. So you can use the Corda settler. You know how Ripple's got like RippleNet or something? And then you got like the XRP. So like RippleNet's great, uses ISO and da-da-da. But if you want like instant settlement and you want to use their token for Ripple, then you would use the XRP. Now, some banks are going to start on RippleNet because they don't trust whatever. They're like, what the hell is XRP? I'm not using that shit. I just want to use a regular RippleNet, send dollars or whatever the hell, right? Okay. When they see how fast the Corda platform is running on ISO 20022 messaging, they'll be like, let's try that XDC. Now, not ecstasy. That's a party drug that I've never taken because I don't do drugs, right? So unless somebody like secretly puts them in whatever, you know, I think I'll leave that at that. So the ecstasy, let's get back to that. So also, Impel message service can offer collateral for instant settlement. So that's the XDC. Impel also offers R3 Corda, which is an XDC network bridge, okay, to allow businesses, banks, and etc. to have settlement options. So I'm going to tell you what, this sounds a lot alike XRP and Ripple and stuff, doesn't it? Sounds kind of like the XR. It's kind of like it. All right. There's some differences here. I'm gonna let you know, because you'd be like, well, Crypto Hulk, are they gonna take over XRP and XRP Ledger and Ripple? No. Not even gonna have it. It runs very similar. That's why back in the old days, Ripple and Corda and Zenfin, which we call Impel now, they work together. They all develop. So that's why it's so very similar. Now, when you start digging a little deeper on the deep dive, it's not the same, but they kind of, it's like they do kind of the same things, but differently, okay? The superior product is Ripple, and they're going to be working with the banks primarily, okay? Central banks, and in my opinion, for like a CBDC, a global, I've been saying it since I started the show. Look, I'll tell you what, I've been saying this for 2 years, almost every broadcast. Now, the conspiracy part for Crypto Hulk, they're calling XRP or whatever a bridge currency. Okay. They start off with bridge, so they don't scare people. Then after a certain period of time, guess what? It becomes the world's global currency. Just letting you know, they kind of slip it in with the deal, right? It's kind of like Congress wants to pass a bill, so and it's a crime bill, and they throw in something about $10 million to save the baby seals, right? Then they have some kind of program where they'll allow you put in whatever you want. They call it pork, okay? They throw pork in a bill, so the bill's meant for like law enforcement shit, but they throw in saving baby seals. The yellow-tailed woodpecker, they put in $5 million to save the yellow-tailed woodpecker, which I don't think there is one, but I'm just making it up. Next point with XDC. Oh, let me check the comments. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Doing the big things. Hold on. Got XRP Daddy here. Location unknown. Terry Toole. Oh, yeah. So check it out. So in case you don't know, I have 2 Twitter accounts, Crypto Hulk 17, Crypto Hulk 19. I have a Facebook, Crypto Hulk. And I just get those, register, because if something were to ever happen to this site, you know how that goes. You'll be able to track me. Now, once I get the main site, I'm going to find a backup, because you never know. And I'm going to get all the top security stuff I can for the website, but you never know who high up is going to try to have some funny business with the new site. So I will have like a backup site for that. And I don't know if that'll be like Patreon or the locals, one of those. I'll figure this stuff out as we go. I'll talk to the web design people and see what they recommend. But it's like a chess game. So we have to understand there is a possibility one day that main site can go out, and it might take the developers a day or a week or 2 to unhack the hacked and get back into it. So just accept that fact, because this channel is not for the lighthearted. I don't make lightweight fake programs. My goal is to make every one of you rich, and that's going to rattle a lot of the cages at the dog pound, okay? I've pretty much lost 2 channels on YouTube because I'm trying to teach you everything I can, which, yeah, I know a lot of stuff. And I'll leave it at that. If I have to bring up information that is kind of classified or whatever, I'll bring it up. And if I lose a fucking channel, I lose a channel, start another fucking channel. That's how I am for you. Okay? That's why I can't do the Patreon 100%, or because I'm going to be on a platform that's mine and I own it, and nobody's telling me what the fuck I can or cannot say. All right? I don't need to rely on commercials or sponsors. I will rely on my fans that want to pay the $10 or whatever it is. And then I don't have to have you buy certain things, which I'm not going to say on this platform, that are clearly a waste of money and that are going to get you wrecked. I'm not going to promote sponsors and all that dumb shit where I know, like, I can't tell these people to buy that shit. Like, that's so fucking stupid. Like, I could tell you to your face, don't buy this fucking shit, but then maybe they pay me $2,000-$3,000 a month to promote it. That's not going to happen. I don't do that stuff, okay? I do not. I will have sponsors, but I told you it's going to be like tequila, whiskey, whatever. Oh, yeah, some shit like that. And they're not going to tell me a fucking thing because it's just alcohol companies are kind of just like that. They're just, you know how party type crowds are. They don't get offended. I'm just some guy that's trying to make you rich. Got it? So let's look into who was putting something in the cookie jar, and I'll get back to the article here. Rosie Rios showed up. Oh my gosh. Now see, I'm almost a celebrity. You got Rosie Rios. Love your show, Hulk. Hi, Meta, Dino, XRP, Daddy, Stu. Oh, yeah. And you, Chef Dave. See, you know you're doing something right when you got Rosie Rios, the former treasurer of the United States, watching my show. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Day of the Jackal. Thanks for your donation. And you must have said something naughty. Don't get put in the penalty. Like if you're playing hockey, you got put in the penalty box. Metaman X, always there, along with my other moderators and the fans that are always there. Appreciate all that. Mando 8519, glad to see you back, Hulk. I'm working on it. I'm taking a sabbatical. And then it's going to be like, what? A really angry tiger with big fangs. Letting you know I'm going to have to be the Dragon Slayer when I get my own program. You're not going to believe the shit that I'm going to talk about the whole industry. Oh, yeah. Get my own channel. Do what the hell I want to do. Weight loss and fitness. XDC compete against XRP, or are they working together? Look, it might sometimes take different cryptos to get different things done. XRP is not designed to do everything. It's designed to move money fast, and it has its general purpose. It looks pretty evident that it's dealing with banks, okay? Like central banks of governments and regular banks. We got Black Cookie. Glad to see you, sir. Well, I'm glad to see you. Now, there's somebody up here. Fox Body Blue. My man, back on the big screen. Thanks for your donation to the channel. Oh, you know what, Fox Body? Wait till this new platform comes about. I'm telling you, like, however I was on my first year of YouTube, which was pretty brutal. Okay. When I get the new platform, you have no idea what I'm going to do to the industry. All right. You're going to love it. We're going to make history. I'm telling you. And just like, I'm a very creative person. So when I get roadblocked, that's how I've been able to deal with this for 2 years. I've been able to crank out programs. Yeah, they block me as much as I can. See, what happened is, and here's where I'm very proud of myself. I'm going to pat myself on the back. Watch. Good job. Wait, hold on. And then I'm going to have my son. This is Crypto Hulk Jr., by the way. Check him out. Oh, hey, everybody. My name's Crypto Hulk Jr., and I'm just like my dad. And he's going to kick some ass when he's got his new program. Hey, don't be cussing now. Don't tell your mom, Mrs. Hulk. Well, yeah, okay. I won't cuss, Dad, but I'm going to Hulk smash the microphone. That's what I'm going to do. But yeah, okay. Hey, you get back down in there. I don't know where that came from. Let's forget about that. Joe Smith says, Hulk, I'm looking forward to the cheeseburger eating contest live. I'm like, Joe, you're going down, buddy. You cannot take down a Carl's Jr. hamburger. Not going to happen. Like the Primal Burger, or go with any of the Angus burgers. You know what? You're going to lose, Joe. I don't know if you're the one recommended In-N-Out Burger. They will never be my sponsor. Carl's Jr., if you're listening, I would love to have Carl's Jr. on sponsor this program on my new website. And I'll put your little emblem up there, and I'll give you a little, imagine I have a shopping mall. Carl's Jr., you're going to have a rent-free store on my channel with a direct link to your website. And, of course, I get broken off a little bit of money for it. But, yeah, it's just, Joe, it's not going to happen. But it's okay. We're all in the same crypto family. It's just, you can't beat the Carl's Jr. You can't, man. It's not possible. Okay. Cabbage. I love burgers. Southwest Florida. Antique Cat. I love burger if they're here in South. Okay, so I don't know where all this just went, but now we're back on track. Let's see. Okay. What is the XDC network? So now it's back to work. We had a little fun, or Crypto Hulk did, but now we're back to work. Founded in 2019. So understand this. XDC started in 2019. From what I understand, they were working with Ripple well before that. Then they had some issues. There was a court battle, and well, I know how that goes when you have a court battle. I've been through some of them. And you never know. I might be going through another one real soon if I don't get my fucking money. So they started in 2019, and they formally, at first then, called it Zenfin, XIN space FIN. It is an Ethereum virtual machine compatible. Oh, Crypto Hulk, so it's like a proof of work. Well, you're right. But I know, listen, it's also a proof of stake. They call it a hybrid crypto. Now, that's pretty fucking amazing. Yeah, because Ripple wouldn't have worked with them if there was a bunch of dummies on the team, okay? These guys are pretty sharp, the ones that started XDC, Zenfin, whatever you want to call it. It's a hybrid blockchain, so it's a proof of stake along with a proof of work. It is also equipped with public and private states. I don't know what that means, as well as it's interoperable. Oh, see where the XRP kind of comes into Zenfin? So, I mean, XDC. Because back in the day, Ripple were working like this with XDC. I don't know what the rift was or whatever, but they split. Ripple and Zenfin are trying to do the same things, but they're using different technologies, okay? So Ripple wouldn't have got with them to work on a project if they had some dumb shit crypto, okay? So I would, if you want to diversify, I would get some Zenfin XDC, all right? I don't know why I keep calling it that, but it's whatever. Okay, now listen to this. So you know that Ripple used to work with Zenfin, and I'm trying to show you something very important here because I'm going to show you, I think XDC is one you want to get. Hold this thought. You got Ripple that used to work with what was then Zenfin, and they were an Ethereum virtual machine capability along with proof of stake. Now, if you remember the Codius video I did like 2 weeks ago or whatever, which I had the original, nobody else, none of these other content providers had the original copy. I did. I showed you there was color in it and stuff, okay? Other people had like part of it. They didn't have the full thing like I did. They had part of it, okay? So during the Codius video, at the end, Ripple like really thanked Ethereum project for helping them develop Codius. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. Yeah, that's right. So notice the relationship. You have Ethereum that helped Codius become what it is. And Ethereum and Ripple kind of split. Then you had Zenfin and Ripple used to work together and they split. But the Zenfin is using a hybrid crypto, which is proof of work, the EVM, Ethereum virtual machine, and a proof of stake. And they call it some kind of XRC20 token or whatever it is. That's because it's like a hybrid, okay? Let me get back to this. So what? Okay, hold on. Codius worked together with Ripple to make Codius smart contracts. Okay. Now, Codius is a secret project, or let's just say, yeah, it is. I'll just put it like that. You get some people are going to be haters like, no, it's not a secret. It's all over the internet. No. You know what? Then how about this? Get off my fucking channel. That's a great option. So here's the deal, though. Ethereum is like a smart contract kind of a based crypto. I'm going to drop my conspiracy right now. So here's what I wrote in my notes, because as I was researching this, like stuff was turning in my head. Now, Codius is a secret project that is a smart oracle. Oh, there we go. Now, there's the difference. I say Ripple took Vitalik Buterin smart contract Ethereum and made it better with smart oracles. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. From the Codius article we read, what I really feel is that Ethereum helped make Codius, but then the Ripple group took that technology and made it better. It wasn't just smart contract, it was smart oracles. Those are what you really want. Hey, Ethereum with smart contracts is great. Don't get me wrong. Okay, now it's proof of work, which sucks. But look, what it's trying to accomplish is brilliant, but Vitalik Buterin didn't have the, okay? So that's where Ripple comes in. They took his concept of a smart contract. Now, they worked together, don't get me wrong, because Ripple thanked Ethereum when they made Codius. But Codius is the finished product that Ethereum never could be. Oh, my God. See where I'm coming at with this? Haven't heard that one before, have you, on this platform? But you heard it here, because that's what I was thinking, like, the Ethereum, the smart contract, but the Codius is the smart oracle. And in the white paper for Codius, it pretty much says that the smart oracle is better than the smart contract. Smart contract, let's think Cardano. It's good. Maybe it's an improvement in Ethereum. Okay. But it's way below Codius, which is a smart oracle. That's the difference, okay? Will Cardano be worse stuff? Absolutely. It'll be like a Corvette, and then the Codius will be the Lambo. There you have it. Is there a use for a Corvette, like the best car, like a ZR1 or whatever? Yeah, Z06. Yeah, of course there's uses for that. It's a great, tremendous car. Don't get me wrong. But if you had a choice, I'd go with the Ferrari or a Lambo or something, right? Okay. Now, here's another of my conspiracies. I say that they never launched Codius, here we go, because the early Ethereum whales are actually a lot of Ripple employees that back in the day, you know what I mean? They got in. They knew what Ethereum was. It's a smart contract. And they're going to make millions off of it. All the disguised whales and all that stuff. JP Morgan is right in there too. But I think some of these developers at Ripple, and if you want to call it Open Coin, and before then, it was New Coin, and some of these early old timers and stuff that were back in there, when they saw Vitalik do his thing, they said, let's get that shit. Now, they knew that it wouldn't last as the king, all right? Because Bitcoin is separate. We don't know who made it, and but the Ethereum is kind of like next gen. And I think a lot of these Ripple people, some of the early people got into the Ethereum project, made some millions, then you could sell it off, maybe make billions or something, right? Because they knew, and I think there was like what they call a gentleman's agreement. And the Ripple people were like, you know what? We're not releasing Codius right now because they still had a lot of work. Now I'm like really kind of speculating at this point. I could be completely wrong, but I don't think so. But the Ripple people knew what Ethereum is, and it's a natural progression into Codius. So we buy this Ethereum when it's like 3 cents or half a penny, whatever the hell it was, dump $500,000 in, let it get up to $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 or whatever, 5,000, then sell that shit off and just make like $500 million profit. Because they already know when Codius gets released, and I've been telling you every show for, 2 years, that in my belief, I think that Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to be horse poo-poo. I don't know how much they're going to cost. But when the Codius comes out, there's not a great need for Ethereum. Now, projects will still run on it. Like, we're looking at XDC and stuff. But it's just, that's kind of like my take on the conspiracy. And finally, we're pretty much done. I didn't do the whole article. I could probably have another show on that one. I just don't want to make a 1-hour show tonight, or at least be trying to make you guys study for a whole hour straight. Impel, this is like just a paragraph. Impel is a highly optimized bespoke fork. So a bespoke fork is BESPOKE. So Impel is a messaging service, and it's a platform. It does a lot of these things. Is a bespoke fork of Ethereum. And JP Morgan's coin that used to be called Quorum, which is now Consensus's coin, the XDC network reaches consensus through its delegated proof of stake, which is called the XDP OS mechanism. So that is kind of like maybe more about a halfway report on the XDC. I can probably crank out another show tomorrow, but the last part of this is not that much. Basically, they have validators on the XDC network, all right? So, which is very similar to Ripple. Like I'm saying, it works really close, just like XRP and Ripple and the XRP ledger. XDC works, it does similar. It's not going to replace it, and it's not as good. Okay, it's not as efficient because you're trying to blend 2 different cryptos, and they actually have miners. You do have miners, but they do very, very little work so that it's not hackable. The miner, they have validators, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's probably a better term. So they have validators, and I think there is some proof of work that actually needs to get done by miners, if I'm not correct, or so. I kind of remember from the article, but same. Look, so they accomplish the same thing. They do it differently. In my opinion, it's not as efficient, but then there's some good points with XDC as well. Look, if JP Morgan is in it, remember I told you the top 3 banks in the world. I've been telling you this almost every show for 3 years. You got Citibank, JP Morgan, and Household Bank, okay? Household Bank's out of like England or something like that. So you got those top 3 banks. If JP Morgan is into something, it's going to be worth a lot, all right? So that'll be 2W. How's the website going, Hulk? Well, I talked to the developer. I told him all the stuff I want to do. I'm not going to tell you everything I wanted to do because I want to keep part of it a surprise. Kind of like Christmas, right? When you're little kids, and if your parents told you everything you're going to get, well, it could be cool. But then if you get like bogus presents, then you're going to be depressed. But I was talking to the guy and told him all the stuff I wanted to do. And he said he's going to work on it and try to see what he can get done. So he didn't give me a time frame. I'm hoping 1 to 2 weeks, but I don't know. I mean, it takes a lot to do it in a week. And I realize the guy's busy and stuff, but it would be, I mean, it dramatically raises the price. I could say, hey, I want it done tomorrow. Well, then he's got to drop everything he's doing and work on that project, and that's going to make the price like crazy amount. So if it's a week, then the guy would be like, well, I can kind of get, now if it's 2 weeks, it makes it easier. If I'd say, oh, you could do it in a month, now the price considerably drops. You know, it might be like, if it took a month, maybe $7,000 to get done or something like that. Or, you know, if it took a week, I heard somebody said it might take like 10,000 or whatever, but I don't know, just whatever. He's working on it. So I don't know exactly. Hello, Bob. News, views, and more news. Thanks, brother. Keep up the good work. Hello, Bob. Helio, Bob. Thanks for that donation channel. Let me just check some last minute questions here. Any H-bar fans? Yeah, H-bar would be good. Trade finance. XRP, XLM, and XDC, says Andrew Montoya. I have some H-bar. John Ross, make sure to use prepaid cards for your donation to Hulk, so no Trudeau seizures. Forget the Faraday, but don't forget the Faraday bag. C is better than XRP. It's not better. I am new to XRP. XRP is better than XRP is the best. You know, but then there's, okay, none of this stuff is easy. It might be that XRP is the best, but they're going to try their best to get you out of it. Okay, so it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep, right? If you're a person, okay, look, I first dumped in everything I had into XRP. Then I got a stimulus check, and then whatever portion of that is, I put it into VeChain, okay? And I got my own reasons for this and that, and I'm not getting into all this stuff, but the way that I am, I'm just like hero or zero with the crypto, all right? But some people say, well, if you split your risk up into 3, then that's still pretty good. And some people are like, well, no, if you put it in like 5 or 7 different ones, then, you know, you have a really much better, because what if they outlaw XRP? So what I mean? So if you have 100% like me in XRP and they somehow just outlaw it and do whatever, then, I mean, end game, I'll figure out a way around any problem in my life. But if they outlaw the XRP and stuff, then most people be like, well, sucks being you. But if you're that person that has 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, you know, so that's kind of like the risk you have to take. Don't invest more than what you can't afford to lose. So, I mean, I don't know if, like, I'm comfortable if the powers that be take all my XRP somehow magically, or there's no off ramp for me or this and that, then that's the way life goes. And then I got VeChain. So, you know, I can't, so maybe XRP goes up the most, but they seize it. And then, but you got XLM and XDC and HBAR and Algo, and they don't seize those. Now, they don't go up as high, maybe, but they don't seize them. See what I mean? So it's like, I can't tell you. There's no right answer. If you're like me, where you don't give a fuck and you will do whatever you got to do, then go XRP. But if you're like, well, I don't know, sitting in jail for 5 years isn't really what I want to do, then diversify. I can't tell you which ones to get. I'll just tell you how, like, my mindset is. And if you're a resourceful person, like, you've already seen how I've had to live on this damn platform for 2 years, right? All the dumb shit that happens. Do you think I give a fuck about having to get around an obstacle? I don't fucking care. I do what I got to do to get it done. That's just how I am. Some people can't, well, I can't move to another country, crypto. Then don't fucking get XRP then. Get all the safe shit that they're probably not going to want to take. I purposely got XRP because I know that's the one they're going to try to take from me, and they're not fucking getting it, okay? So, but don't be like me. Be who you are, okay? That's just all I got to say. Algo just got too much going on not to buy. What is Crypto Hulk's opinion? What does he like? I already said my opinion. 100,000 ISOs, that's proven. So just get all the ISOs. XRP Stewie. I'm so deep. I'm balling. Stewie's deep into the ISOs. Andrew Montoya's like Jetpack. Charles Looney put it on a wallet. Okay. Eric M. Grow some and get some. John Corson's in therapy for XRP madness. And XRP all the way made it at 47 minutes. Bought the dip. Okay, good. You know, I mean, I don't know. I would only guess XRP would keep dropping because imagine a bank. They want to buy some XRP. I know they're allocated, like they're at all the banks in the world, Ripple and the early developers or whatever kind of knew to have to spread this liquidity all around the world in a controlled manner. You don't want to give everybody all the XRP now, all that 100 billion, because what if some of these suckers burn it up or whatever? So Ripple's very careful about making sure the banks have enough equally and that they need it. You don't want to give them a bunch of junk. They don't know what it is or they can't use it. Because then what do? They throw it away. So Ripple's kind of like the drug dealer. And you find, well, I don't want to use that as an example, but you know what I mean. Okay. So that's how it works. Market. I want XR. I want some of these cryptos to drop because I'm probably going to buy some more, but I don't know if it will. Banks are cheap. They're not going to want to pay $1 for an XRP. They want to pay 5 cents and then sell it back to you for 1,000. That's how this goes. That's the end game. Charles Looney says, it will. My guess is it'll be around 10 to 20 cents when the event happens. I'm kind of thinking that too. And I think I'll call it a wrap with this. That's my program for today. I'm going to look more into the XDC article. Take some notes on it and present that along with more of my views on the news for a program tomorrow. Pretty much I'm going to make a program tomorrow. We'll see you then.